Pranie, pranie i po praniu.
Oj, to dobrze, tak. Ja coś tam nie lubię chodzić, ja nie wiem czemu.
Do pralni?
Tak.
Dobrze się w pralni pierze.
No pewnie. Latem to jeszcze, a tam zimą.
To trzeba wcześniej. Wcześniej za dnia.
A pamiętasz, jak ja chodziłam z tego
Ja.
szampanie, aż tutaj do pralni zimą wózkiem jechałam.
Tak, trzeba było, bo nie było pralni w domu.
No, ale jak ja się namęczyłam tyle lat.
Ja.
Joj, koło mi odleciało od tego,
Od wózka?
od wózka, znowuż, a to śnieg, znowuż wpychałam, Boże.
No.
I z powrotem jedź, wieszaj tam na dworzu.
Ja.
O Jezu, ale jakoś było.
Ja.
Młodszy człowiek był, inaczej to było. Teraz te choroby mi to dały do wyznaku.
Choroby się dały we znaki.
Non stop nie spać, bójcie się Boga. To nie wiesz co to jest, teraz taka jestem zmęczona, ale już jest apetyt, mam.
Apetyt najważniejszy.
O, mam apetyt, mam. To teraz, a przedtem nie miałam nic.
I have here a second message from my friend, the practitioner from YouTube video. I wanna read it now. Hi, the Saintnoji. I used to be a seeker of Advaita, non-duality, for 8 years. Since the last 4 years, I realized not doer of actions and not being the thinker of thought. I have hardly no realization that I am awareness. Since 5 days, I am on Zen path and dropped all doing. I hardly have personal thoughts in my head. It is very empty. I know that Zen is not about getting enlightenment. But can you tell me if I am doing good? It is very difficult to suffer and I have a very empty mind. I saw today that doing laundry was happening by itself. I also became aware of the being and awareness. The thought says I, but it tries to catch my attention. It stutters and foils, lost of inner silence and a sense of not knowing after having realization of no doer and no thinker. Difficult to stabilize the right view of no doer and awareness, rigor. I love Zazen. I got a good feeling of what Zen is during effortless laundry and sitting. I liked what you said. 24 hours a day, effortless, no striving. I have a question about you saying only don't know mind. Do you mean that I should stop trying to understand it with the mind? It is very hard for me to even make effort anymore. I gave it my best shot with Advaita. every day trying and reading and meditating. I don't realize no doer all the time, only glimpses. So what is the path right? To keep on seeing that I am not doer, no self, no thinker. And by the way, those paths, whose path is it? And who is doing zazen? Don't know. Keep on not knowing. Advaita, not duality. So this Advaita, not duality is opposite to Dvaita, duality. Non-Advaita means that there is no subject, no object. Advaita means there is union of subject-object. For example, this is object, I am a subject. Subject-object. In Dvaita, subject is separated from object. In Advaita, subject-object, no separation. Like that. This is very easy to realize if you understand that this light coming from you, and you cannot separate yourself from the light of the world, of the universe. Try and you fail. You cannot separate from the light of the universe. Like that. This is Advaita. So there is subject-object. Subject plus object equals enlightenment. Very simple. You plus camera equal enlightenment. You plus microphone equal enlightenment. U plus copybook equals enlightenment. Very easy, like that. In doing, no doer. In thinking, no thinker. In acting, no actor. How to understand this? I had difficulties to understand this for many years. But there are two truths, relative truth and absolute truth. In relative truth, there is thinker of thoughts, there is doer of actions, there is speaker of words. It is a designated name for the phenomena. In absolute truth, there is no designated name. There is no inherent name. Nothing has inherent name. Inherently, nothing has a name. So if I am, for example, Darius, so Darius is speaking. It is a relative truth. In absolute truth, there is no Darius, because Darius is just a word, a name for this. If you cut off the name, there is no Darius. So there is a speaker. If you cut off speaker, there is no speaker. In thinker, if you cut off thinker, there is no thinker. So in thinking, there is no thinker. In speaking, there is no speaker. In acting, there is no actor. Just action. Like that. Also, this is everything has a name and form, but this name and form is only designated name and form. It is not inherent name and form. Inherently, nothing has name or form, like that. So there is no thinker, no doer, no actor, no walker, no speaker, no writer, no watcher, because there is no name for walker, speaker, actor, and thinker. There is no name. Like that. And the reality of present, past and future is like a river flow. Flows like this, slowly, slowly, non-stop. And everything, all events, are coming from nothingness. They are emptiness, and when they manifest, they return back to nothingness. So nothingness is called mo. Emptiness is called ku. And emptiness is returning to mo, to nothingness, after manifestation is finished, is ended. So one event manifests from nothingness. It is enduring for a certain time, and it disappears into nothingness. And a new event appears from nothingness, manifests for a certain time, shorter or longer, and it returns back to nothingness. So everything is emptiness. Emptiness means that all things are without a name. This is meaning of emptiness. There is Heart Sutra saying there is no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no no body, no mind. Like this. No birth, no death, no end of birth, no end of death. Because all this birth, death, eye, ear, nose are only words, names. If you cut off these names, there is like this, only this. And in questions and answers, there are many questions and many answers. But ultimate question and ultimate answer is like this. Ultimate question, ultimate answer. Ultimate question, ultimate answer. If you understand these questions and answers, you understand everything. And you are free. You can become free. Free from birth and death. Free from samsara, like that. Good boy. Good boy. Georgik. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy.